go to your inner being, your intuitive, insightful, peaceful being, to find out what is the truth about a situation, instead of following your thoughts and emotions. Welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. In this video, we're going to discuss 3 points with which you can help yourself in times where you feel that other people are not necessarily appreciating and valuing who you are. Starting off with number 1, what do you think of yourself when you are lacking other people's acknowledgement? What do you think of yourself when you're meeting the thought that other people are not appreciating you? First and most of all, acknowledge that the thought doesn't know you. Yes, the thought wasn't there when you were helping other people. The thought wasn't there when you were doing the best you can. In those moments, you had other thoughts. In those moments, you were thinking of and attending to different things. But suddenly when this thought pops up, you might feel, hey, this thought is overwhelmingly imposing an information about myself on me, but does this thought actually knows me? And the truth is, the thought doesn't actually know you. If you look at the thought nice and closely, you will find it doesn't know your hair color. It doesn't know if your hair is long or short, or if you are tall or short, or a male or a female. It is just appearing and presenting an information to you as if it would know you intimately. So do not believe the first thought which comes and says things to you about yourself. Just simply look at it and say, this thought doesn't know me. It wasn't even there when I was doing all these amazing things for others. This thought doesn't have an actual understanding of who I am. So why should I believe it? And just simply drop it. And if the thought is persistent, then turn towards it and say, hey, show me where you came from. And pay attention. Closely pay attention. Make sure that you are staying aware and just see if the thought is actually trying to chat to you, present more thoughts to you, or is it simply gone silent and nowhere to be seen anymore. In number 2, you might find there is an emotion accompanying this thought. Maybe an emotion of urgency that you would love to be acknowledged, that you would love to be simply looked upon as someone who is valuable. Whatever that emotion is, you need to do the same exercise with the emotion. Do you know that the emotion doesn't know your hair color? That emotion which says to you, you are lacking this and that? Do you know that emotion doesn't know anything about your circumstances? It's simply speaking to you about one particular aspect of your situation. Now, this doesn't mean that you might not be lacking something in that moment. Yes, you might be lacking. And you might feel that in this particular situation, you are indeed feeling alone. You indeed need help. You indeed need some support or validation. And that is where truth comes in and say, the truth about the situation is, these are the needs I have. Do I need an emotion to tell me that I have these needs? Do I need an emotion to narrate my situation to me and make me feel that I am lacking something? Or can I just put the emotion aside and say, if I would not feel this way, what would I do then? Or what would I love to do regardless of how I feel. And follow that, because both of these questions are answering to your deeper, truthful, inner desire of wanting to be happy and wanting to do what is right in that situation so that you can express peace, joy to others and to yourself. And this brings me to point number 3. Go to your gut feeling about things. Go to your inner being, your intuitive, insightful, peaceful being, to find out what is the truth about a situation, instead of following your thoughts and emotions. Going to your inner being means that you find within you that link, that oneness, that connectedness to peace, to happiness, to joy, to contentment, where you know fully that things are okay. You might see it that in your circumstances things might not feel like it is okay, but within you, inside of your being, you can sense that there is a longing for peace. There is a longing for resolution. There is a longing for staying content, being content. Go towards that pool. Do not dismiss it. Do not think that the moment I fix this emotion and I fix that thought, that's when the peace will come. Instead, go within yourself, meaning go to the peace within, to the present moment, and say, I would love to have peace right now. What can I do even in this short burst of moment I am able to pay attention to what's happening now? Because maybe in other times your attention is all over the place, but in this moment, what can I do to return to this peace? And one of the easiest things you can do is you can take a breath, feel your hands, your feet, and just say, I can be fully aware in this moment. I can listen to the noise outside. I can sense with my touch. I can breathe. There is motion happening inside of me. This simple step where you purposely choose to place your attention on being aware of your environment, that will most definitely help you to be anchored and to be right tuned back into peace. And then you can step forward and say, I don't just have it as a thing, I am it. I am the peaceful awareness I am seeking for. And regardless of how I feel right now, regardless of what thoughts bombarding you, you can simply just say, I can be aware. I can truthfully look at my situation and my circumstances without emotions or thoughts manipulating me. So, to sum this point up, just simply have a look if this thought does really need to be in that present moment, in that situation. Does it really need to tell you stories about your situation? Or you can be clearly aware, see what the truth of the situation is without employing any other choices which have been manipulated by this emotion of lack. I hope this was useful to you today. I wish you guys a wonderful day. Bye for now.